go, man.
Okay, everyone's gonna read them.
I don't care what he told you.
You told me that your Bauer said he's dumb.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Go get it.
Hey!
You send him about one stuff, so you get it first.
Jay, you're on camera right
Your
now.
Bauer is dumb.
Your dad's gonna see this.
When you play hockey, desperation is the absolute last feeling you ever want to creep into the back of your mind. The mid-season matinee matchup with Woburn is not expected to be a walk in the park. The teams have squared off each of the last 2 seasons, both times being 1-goal games and a series split of 1 game each.
I think we were 6-4 by that point. Started off 6-1, we dropped a few. And you know, it was tough, but we knew we were a better team than that. We're trying to figure out our special teams, all our lines still.
You got to be able to respond after being, like, we were up, we're at our highest point at 6-1, and then we started to lose every game. We were just, it's tough, but it's the teams that, can come back from that.
We could be 8-1, and having played really good teams, but for some costly errors in Masco, but more just we didn't finish. We had a ton of shots. Sacco played well, but man, that game could have gone the other way. And then Winthrop, Jules' shot doesn't go off the shaft of the kid's stick, et cetera, et cetera.
Talking about one of the greatest comebacks. We lost 13-4.
Which would have meant all that much more.
It's got to be physical. It's got to be uncomfortable. We had way too many guys that were just playing a comfortable game against Triton. Okay, this is not a comfortable sport. You have got to play with adrenaline and discomfort. Adrenaline and discomfort. And be ready for the fight. Be ready for the next shift. If you're comfortable, you're playing the wrong sport. You've got to get fired up and win every shift. This is a game that we will take period by period. We're the underdog, okay? And we're a pretty good underdog. But it's time for us to play like an underdog, which means we've got a chip on our shoulder, we've got nothing to lose, and a lot to prove, and just take it period by period. Speed of rhythmic shifts as well. Give me short shifts so that we're all in this together, and trust the next guy up. sub, but centers, you've got to help us out and be low. That is our breakout. Just, if we don't have control of the puck, you are on defense. I want you real low in the slots. No holes. No holes. Just be low. You're fast enough to break the puck out from a low position. But I've got to have 3 guys down low at all times. And just keep the energy up. Keep the energy up. Shift lanes were pretty good. It was a very solid period, boys. Come on. We can play with this team. We can play with this team.
For a few minutes, the tide appears to be turning in the Fishermen's favor, the score being evened by a Colby Jewell goal just moments into the second period. For the Gloucester boys are given a harsh reminder that in hockey, anything can happen at any moment.
Yeah, we were on a penalty kill. It was our second one of the game. I knew that we had to kill it off, but there was a little fast break for me. So I took it down and I got pushed a little bit, so I lost my edging. And I just I was going in head first to the board, so I moved my shoulder a little and I just felt it. We were playing really well and we were really holding with them, and then, Jewell goes down and it kind of flipped the script a little bit.
It was deflating. It seemed like everything was going our way in that game. Our lines were working really well. Our defense were playing good. Our goalies were playing good. And then, that penalty kill, Jewell's just, making a hard hustle play and just fell the wrong way. And it was really deflating because, then we had to change everything up that was going so smoothly for us that we've been looking for the past couple games. And it seemed like it was really lining up, and then boom, it just hits us just like that, some adversity.
Frustration that's built over the last few games is starting to show, as Gloucester takes a series of penalties, some questionable, to give Woburn a pair of power play goals.
Go get him, boys.
He's going to the hospital. If that inspires you, take it to these kids. You can still skate with these kids. Stay out of the box. Stay out of the box. They weren't great calls, but they were okay calls. You were lazy with your feet. You're lazy with your feet, your stick's over the place, you're going to get called. Just move it around. It was a great play. We just got to bury our chances. Okay? When we go 5-on-5, we'll go Cunny, Chuck, and Warren. Coop's line will stay the same for the moment. McKay will send in Martel and Pierce. Okay?
Come on, boys.
Let's go, boys. Go.
So, plenty of season to go. This is no time to be despondent. We are right in the mix. We will continue to be right in the mix. plenty of hockey to go, and we will peak towards the end. So there's no panic in here, but you know, we all have to take a look in the mirror and clean things up and be a lot better. And we'll have an excellent opportunity and a great test with Danvers and Marblehead coming up.
The past 4 games have come to signify why hockey stands apart from every other sport. Momentum can shift on a dime at any given moment. In 3 of the past 4 games, Gloucester has trailed midway through the game, only to mount a furious comeback, but come up just short.
Is that first period over up there?
1 sec.
Do they come back to the locker room? Hey, Willem.
Get these 2 guys up high, and then you work it down low. So you come here, you go D to D, you know, you come back to Coop. If you watch this other side, watch the other side, great. But we want these 2 guys sucked up, right? The goal, what we want to do is then it goes here, Coop goes to the net. Gee, you either hit him, or if this Danvers guy, you know, kind of sucks down a little bit, you come up here to Sarge. Coop's already here in front. You stay there, right? And you stay there for a shot. Well, if he passes to the D, you're here for a shot, and if Coop dumps it back down, you jump behind the net, right? And then now you're here, and you swing up. If you let it go, right? Yeah. So we want to find the 2-on-1. So we want this here. You go in the net, you hitting him, you hitting him, right? And then if not, you walk up, you either hit him, go D to D, or you walk up, you take his spot. If they're taking him away, you drop it back down to Sarge, right? Things like that.
Okay? Danvers. Okay? Danvers. Biggest game of the year, without question. Biggest game times 10, given where we are in our current moment. Okay? This is the game where we make our stand, right here. Don't want to hear about any excuses about, you know, our lineup. We don't have Jewel, we don't have this. This team that I'm looking at right here is more talented than the team in that locker room. This team has what it takes to win this game. But you've got to be prepared for an all-out war, okay? You're going to play a very scrappy, emotional team, tenacious team, and we're going to match it.
With their grip on the season slipping away, Gloucester returns home for a perfect chance to end their mid-season skid against longtime foe Danvers High School. But the anticipation towards playing their rival is tempered by the sobering confirmation that the team will be without star forward senior Colby Jewell for the foreseeable future due to what's diagnosed as a shoulder injury, even possibly until the playoffs, 10 whole games away. Jewell's absence forces coach Derek Geary to mix up his lines, and most importantly, his power play, where the tandem of Jewell and Cunningham have been lighting up the scoreboard.
It comes with a lot of pressure. You know, all of a sudden, you're on a second or a third line, and then you're thrust into this position. You got to play with Cunningham, who's used to playing with, you know, Jewell, and the two have great chemistry, and so expectations are right in your face, you know, like, so I know it's a nerve-wracking position for a player to be put in.
We are rivals all the way to the end, like all the way from forever ago, so that game definitely was needed for morale. We needed to get one there because if we didn't, we would have gone down to a 6-7 record, I believe, so we just needed that one for the boys to feel good.
After losing a couple in a row, we wanted to get back on track as fast as we could.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are live at the Dorothy Talbot Rink in Gloucester, where the fishermen take on the Danvers Falcons. As far as the hockey team is concerned, they're on a 4-game losing streak. They're 6-5. They are ranked number 8 in D2, but make no mistake about it, Gloucester needs a win here tonight. Shot saved. Tarantino. It was William Lynn. He's got Cunningham. He's in all alone. He's tripped up. Is that a penalty shot? Is he going to call one? I think he's going to call it. Score! Brett Cunningham scores on a penalty shot. So it's 1-0 Gloucester. 4:13 remaining in the first period.
That's where I go. I told you backhand. That's where I go.
New line for the second period. Cunningham will center Carvelis and Will Lynn on the right. Warren will center Terrelac and Coop. Martell will center Pierce, Hakes, and Mahoney, and we'll go from there. You've got to be quicker and stronger, okay? And you've got to be quicker with your decision making in the D zone. Off your stick quicker.
Gotta play with passion, boys.
Yeah, okay, that's even better. Thank you. And how about if you start and show us the way?
All right, I will. I got
Okay.
you, boys.
You heard it here. Chris Carvey is going to play with passion the second period. Okay, let's go. How do you play with passion?
Running through some kid. Give it all you got.
Give it all you got. It's that simple. We're not running through kids because these refs are calling tight games, okay? Play smart, play hard and play smart, but do not give these refs any reason to give a penalty, okay? The only way this team can hurt us on the power play, okay? And that PK was okay, but we dodged some bullets, okay?
If we beat Danvers, yeah, it just keeps us rolling.
Not a high-scoring game for some reason. It was a little bit weird out there. Without Jewel, spacing was a little bit off.
15 minutes to win a game. Keep attacking the net, or start attacking the net rather. Middle lane drive, okay? Blast through these guys. But 15 minutes, come on. 15 minutes, boys. Let's get it. Stay out of the box, come on. Stay out of the box, keep guys in front of you. We're gonna need one more, but they struggle offensively too, so play smart. The team that plays smartest this period wins. Win your face-offs, blast through your guy, win your winger battles on face-offs, okay?
Yeah, it was a big one. It was to keep our heads up. Since we're on a drought, just to break that loss streak was big for us.
It's broken up. Out front. Look out. Score! You saw it coming. It's tied up at 1. Number 21 ties it up. You saw it coming. They couldn't get the puck out of the zone. So it's a 1-1 tie with 8:17 remaining in the game.
We all just kind of panicked a little bit because we were feeling like we were going to drop another one, even though we were working hard and the bounces just weren't going our way.
Sargent over the Loaders. Loaders throws it in, goes in deep. Carvelis goes after it. Chris tries to step it home. Did he? Yes, he did! Chris Carvelis gives the Fishermen a 2-1 lead. Good hustle by Chris Carvelis. He out-hustled the Danvers defender, and he stepped it home.
we were just all amped up.
Lothers had dumped it in right past the red line. I had skated past the defenseman who kind of let up a little bit, and I kicked the puck to my stick from behind the net and just wrapped it around trying to stuff it because I knew the goalie beat a little bit. He was a little slow on that crossover to the left post, so just getting that goal for the boys and everybody just felt really good because I knew that was going to build our momentum and we were going to do good from there on out.
Chris Carvelis, the ever hustling Chris Carvelis, makes it 2-1 Gloucester with 1:20 left in the game.
The feeling afterwards even better than the feeling before. So, yeah, that was just an amazing must-win game.
It's the same thing. This is a big one we're going to build off it. Yeah, we're going to build off it. All positive.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we dug down, even if they tied it, you know.
Okay, boys. Good win. Good win.
Hey, boys.
Good go, boys. Did what we had to. Do what we had to. Nick Tarantino. Unreal. Very well-deserved win right there from Nick Tarantino. We held them to 4 shots in the third period, so the effort in the D zone was much, much better. Great job, defensemen. I think we can all agree that was a passionate play by number 19.
Daly broke it out.
Daly gave us his heart as always. Good job, Chris. We won the game. We dug in. To me, 4 shots for Danvers in the third period speaks a lot about our heart in that matter. And we've also lost some tough games recently that you could argue we could have won. So tonight, we'll take one, okay? Well-deserved win in the end. Good team win. Okay? And that's the kind of win that we can build. That's the kind of game that's hanging in the balance. But with us coming through, that's something that I think we can take right into Marblehead, right into Peabody, right into Masco, North Andover, and we start building up again our win streak, okay? Nice job.
Every good hockey story usually begins sometime in the winter on a no-name frozen pond. This early January morning, the boys gather for a skate on West Pond, a much-needed respite from the grind of a trying hockey season. The game we love in its purest form.
Pond hockey is so special because you can just go out there with your friends, not worry about who's watching you, not worry about making mistakes. Just have fun on like a snowy Sunday and just be with your friends, just have fun.
It's just a great experience to be out there on the ponds, free, so much room to skate.
Being able to have a chill skate around, you know, in a natural environment with your best friends, your teammates, you know. Once the ponds freeze, you know, every hockey player is trying to get out on those ponds. Anyone's trying to get out on the ponds. It's just a great time, you know.
Pond hockey is so special for all hockey players, I think, and especially in a small town like this because we grew up playing on the ponds and learning how to skate.
Sometimes you just gotta like take some stress off the game, and when you're skating around with just all your boys, it's pretty nice. Just pass the puck, shoot around, skate around, and talk. It's pretty nice.
Imagine seeing Gronk on the ice. There we go.